complicated.
It's complicated channel.
Right.
The questions
That's why
are
I don't
from...
like that title, because it's complicated.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Rose Talks. I'm Rosalie, aka Rose, and this is...
T.
Welcome to our latest episode of this brand new YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, be part of the group that gets it up and going. You never know where we're headed. We are all about entertainment meets education, reacting, reviewing, and discussing topics from around the world because there is so much wisdom to be gained. And our goal is to not only react to some of these viral videos and hot topics, but actually learn something from it, develop ourselves, grow, more practical takes for day-to-day life. So thank you for stopping by and joining. We are going to check out something from the very popular, famous, infamous, I guess depends on who you ask, Pearl Davis. Her YouTube channel just reached over 1 million not too long ago, just Pearly Things. And a big focus of her panels are relationships, men and women, the red pill movement and the blue pill movement, and all these things. I want to check out a video called Modern Women Treat Men Like Trash.
Okay.
And I would love to see what you, T, have to say about this one. We'll just watch it. It's not too long. Maybe we'll skip through some of it. And let's see what some of these people think. That title in itself, would you, not without going into too much detail yet, would you say yay or nay? Modern Women
I don't
Treat
know.
Men Like Trash.
I don't know. I'll see what they say.
Okay. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't like it, because I don't think...
You don't think that, you don't like the title?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't.
What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. When you hear those words, modern women treat men like trash, are you like, yo, true? Or like, nah, that's bull? Let us know. All right, here we go.
Also, I want to give credit where credit's due. A lot of these questions are from It's Complicated channel. You guys should go follow him.
Oh, I love that
Yeah,
channel.
It's complicated.
It's complicated channel.
Right.
The questions
That's why
are
I don't
from...
like that title, because it's complicated.
yeah. So a lot of these, he's very good at what he does. I steal them from him. But yeah, would you trust a female cop to stop a sexual assault?
What do you mean by?
Do you trust? Hell yes. Bang, bang, bang.
If a woman's
would
getting
take sides.
sexually assaulted, would you trust a female cop to start it? So you're calling the police
That
To
she's
do
gonna,
what?
That she's gonna stop it?
and they send a woman. Do you trust her?
I'd assume that the man could overpower her. So
No?
Shoot first. Ask questions later.
To
Nah.
try to the best of her ability to stop it because she is a police officer and that is her job to protect and serve. And that's why she was called to the situation.
Are they meaning strength? Is that what they're
guy
talking
may
about?
end up getting shot. I don't see how, she just because she's in the uniform, she might be able to overpower him. I don't see that happening.
Confused.
Yeah,
Are they
if they ain't
talking-
cooperating, put them down.
they-
Like, bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang.
Are they talking about physical strength, as in do you think she's capable of taking out the man that's assaulting another woman or anybody? Or are they talking about would she be able to do it physically, emotionally, psychologically?
I don't know.
I'm assuming-
It's a very complicated question.
I'm guessing physical because his answer is the most, comprehensive so far that I'm
Right,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I see where this is going.
Right. In general, females are not stronger than men. So
Yeah. She's
if-
gonna
if
have
she-
to use what she's got though.
And I'm guessing maybe she'll have backup with her.
But-
it won't just be her.
But let's be realistic for a second. How often, male or female, do officers show up and physically try to restrain the criminal? Most of the
Often.
time,
Often.
it's taser, it's
Well,
gunpoint.
yeah. Oh, okay, I see
stop.
what you're saying.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how often do they get involved in the tussle physically?
It happens.
Like,
I think all the time. I think all the time is physical. I think it's a physical job. 'Cause
Yeah, but if there's a-
people don't naturally want to cooperate.
Okay.
And if you don't believe that, then
Okay, but if a man-
go get on the highway for a couple of
That's
minutes.
true.
And then when somebody's blinking to get over, tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
If it's back-to-back traffic, tell me you're just like, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, I do
got
that
your blinker
sometimes.
on, buddy.
I do that sometimes.
No, but I
depends.
think in general, people are resistant, especially somebody that's sexually assaulting someone. They're
Okay.
probably not just going to be like, okay, officer, I'll stop assaulting this woman.
True. But a lot of times if there's a criminal, I mean, yes, you're right. Sometimes maybe police officers get physically involved as in try to pull a person off of somebody, hold them down. I get that. But I thought that a lot of times it's, gunpoint, put your hands up.
Yeah. I mean,
Or taser or spray. Like, how often, I don't know. But how often does the cop actually have to go and put their hands up? Like, but I guess it's tricky because if someone is like sexually assaulting someone, you can't just shoot them because you might shoot through him onto the
right
victim.
to them, yeah.
And you can't see exactly what's going on, right? What if they're like just
Yeah.
having sex and
I don't know
it'd
how
be
to
weird.
answer that question.
It's tricky. I'm confused a bit.
I'm gonna wait until she clarifies.
Okay, maybe, yeah. But so far it looks like physical. Comment away, y'all. What's happening here? We're confused.
You need to listen more.
Yeah, that's all. We won't be confused in a second, but right now.
Listen to the Waka
Yeah.
Flocka video. Stop talking so much.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be someone like that comments like that.
Shoot the guy or something, but actually literally stopping it, I don't know. I don't think so.
I think, me answering as a female, I would feel safer, even just someone else being there, because I think, like, maybe with two of us, we would be able to stop him as
coming
opposed
together.
to just me on my own.
Send the
So you
whole
would
squad
trust-
if somebody assaulted me
Yeah,
sexually.
I mean, I'll feel better.
Yeah. Terrorist. Yeah. Yeah, no. I see where this is going now. How would you feel if a woman showed up to this, especially, and she's now answering as the woman. So I think this is really like competence, physical strength. Would she be able to stop it?
Right, yeah. I mean, more than likely not if it get physical.
No, I agree.
Let's get physical.
I mean, I know there's some women out there that could easily take out some of these dudes out there, but if it's a man who is strong enough to overpower a woman,
Yeah, I mean, in general, it's mostly going to overpower them if it get down to the hands.
but would they really just send one single cop? A lot of times it would be like as a team.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. But we got our answer. You know what I'm saying? Most likely if they get physical and she ain't pulling a weapon on them.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Okay.
It is what it
The
is.
female
Be like
officer
that.
is empowered, has methods that a bystander wouldn't be allowed to use. She can use weapons. She can call for backup. If she does use lethal force, she has the law to protect her, whereas a bystander wouldn't. So what I feel,
Well,
What happened?
he said whereas she would have force, whereas a bystander wouldn't. And I was about to say, that's what we got to fight for our Second Amendment in America, because I think it's absolutely helpful if bystanders have weapons
Right,
too.
yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? If I have a weapon and someone tries to assault me, I don't need to wait for the police to
Right, yeah.
arrive, ideally. So,
Right.
whereas a bystander wouldn't. So would I feel more protected of a woman officer coming up to stop my sexual assault? No. But would she, as a female officer, feel more enabled to end that sexual assault? I think so. So if I was a woman, however, I agree with you 100%. Just having the other person there makes that assaulter kind of freak out. Would he stop? Could that woman stop him? I don't know, but maybe she had her weapons. Maybe. But the bystander, no. So I think the female cop, yes, could stop it, but females in general, I don't think would be able to.
I think I would, because it comes down to also skill, and if she has a weapon as well, like I hope she has a gun. But if you ask me, I'm hanging from a cliff, and there's a man and a woman. Who would I pick to lift me up? It would obviously be a man. When it comes to power, yeah, I would trust a man. But because of skill and training, yeah, I wouldn't really have a problem. Yeah.
This boy is big.
yeah. No
If
wonder
he
you
better
male
hope
to
it's a
pick 'em
strong man helping him. He better be asking for the rock.
Yeah, it makes sense. If the idea is, strength and ability, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. I know that
I'd
some
be like, let up your hair.
I could see some people being like, but equality. But I feel like we have to be honest.
Bro, stop.
I feel like we have to be honest about our abilities. I think there's nothing wrong with saying I feel more safe when a man shows up to save me out of a pickle. If
What does this have to do with
if
modern
physical
women
strength-
treat men
I
like
think
trash?
we're getting there. I think we're getting there, but I think it's just different questions being asked,
All right.
and then the thumbnails got to be catchy to get people.
What happens?
Okay, let me fast forward a bit to get to the women stuff. There's nothing new under the sun. But do you think that happens sometimes? That girls act a certain way to get men to come rescue them? And
Yeah, that's why I don't mess with women like that.
yeah,
Yeah, in high school, I ain't mess with women like that.
because for what
Because
reason?
they be on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You go to a party with them,
Yeah.
they mess with some dude. Now you got to fight. And better hope he ain't got his boys with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a likely case.
them playing games.
They a trap. Don't mess with them.
But do you feel like it's right to say, oh, modern? Because the idea of modern
No,
women implies
it's
current day
stupid.
women treating men like trash. This
It's
is
just a pearly thing.
a pearly thing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's just certain people? Like, because I feel like at the end of the day, there's knuckleheads in every group of people.
Some
Men, women.
are terrible. Some women are trash, just like some men are trash.
Yeah, it's not
Just like some kids are trash. I'm for real.
Let's see the rest real quick.
I've experienced it personally. I used to open the door for every woman, young or old.
So did I.
And so many times have I had to say thank you for them. And I'll say it loud. I'll be like, oh, you're welcome. You know, and what I'm walking away thinking is like, you know what, that's the last time I ever opened a door for a woman. Seriously.
I didn't blame you.
And I'm ashamed to say that I stopped because it changed me.
Yeah, I don't open the door for every girl now. I consciously have to tell myself don't. Even when I'm walking out sometimes I just don't.
Why?
Because the red pill movement, you know what I'm saying? It's like there are so many women out there that are unappreciative of really what men were called to do for societies. Now, I'm not saying that men didn't overdo it. Like, we're human, just like women are human. Y'all overdo it in some places. We overdo it in some places.
Yeah.
But for the masses, you know, we open doors. You know what I'm saying? We're here to, you know, if we out on the street, we see some dude messing with a girl, we're going to see, hey, do you need help? Is everything all right?
Yeah.
You know, or we going to feel bad about ourselves and less of a man because we do care about that stuff, right? That's something that society has taught us is men should rise to.
Right.
But, you know, I feel like it's unappreciated. Or like you trying to get in their pants or something. They think it's anything other than you're just a good person. But it's a natural response to all that stuff. It's like if women are equal in all sorts of playing fields, why would I open the door for a woman?
Why don't they open the door for you?
You know what I'm saying?
I think
because it was a part of chivalry, and chivalry was based on hero helping the damsel in distress.
Right.
Even though you might not be in the distress after you getting off of work, it's nice to open, you know, oh, thank you so much, sir. But now, because of social media and media, we're wondering, is it okay?
Yeah. Men have become suspicious of women's intent or what they're going to do with it, with their acts of kindness. Women have become suspicious of men because they some abuse their power. And it's unfortunate when we generalize everybody, meaning you might have a guy who genuinely was using that to try to get into a girl's pants, or who now lorded it over her as if now she owes him something because he was a gentleman. And now she feels like some kind of way, and now she doesn't trust any men anymore. And now some of these women take it to the other extreme where now it's like, what, an offense that a man wanted to open the door for you, and now you hear things like, I can open my own door for the sake of independence. It's all from a place of insecurity. If I as a woman feel offended that you opened the door for me because I'm assuming you think I'm incapable and weaker than you and lesser than you, that's all me projecting my fears on you. Now, maybe you genuinely think I'm weaker than you and I need your help, but maybe you were just trying to be friendly, right? I'm assuming, and based on those assumptions and suspicions, I now view you a certain way. And when we act out of that fear, you got a whole bunch of women who are getting angry for something that was meant kindly, and now men respond with suspicion. And it's just so sad because, like I said before, nothing fruitful can grow in toxic soil. But if we're all just kind of hiding behind our walls going, what's your intention? What's your intention? Right? And we're just misunderstanding each other, and we don't give people the benefit of the doubt, nor do we understand that it's a case by case, right? Not all women are a certain way, not all men are. There's certain general things we all have in common, but just because a few men were, douchebags to me doesn't mean all men are. Just because a few girls have misunderstood what being a strong female means doesn't mean all women are like that.
Changed me in the negative. I think that's something nice to do for everyone. I was taught that that's what you do for a woman. I believe that's wrong. I think that's something you do for everyone. But I see that the chivalry that a lot of women like to see in guys is kind of disappearing.
I think it should.
And
because women don't appreciate it.
Whether it should or it shouldn't, I think we're in a state where one group of us wants it, the other group of us wants to do it, but doesn't see the point and actually gets a lot of crap.
Yeah, I think that's the sad part. As a society, that's the sad part. When we move away from certain values because of suspicion and hurt, you end up just having everybody going about their own life. But unfortunately, with that comes a lot of lonely people who think there's no more good ones out there. That's why it really matters, kind of like what you said in your own video, to grow, to look for actual value in your life, and to be careful who you listen to.
Yeah.
Where are you pulling your wisdom from?
Yeah, I think women are reinforcing the type of men that they don't want. You know?
Valid. So what do we do differently? Give us some advice. As a woman, I know you said some stuff for the man on the other video.
What women should do differently?
Yeah, unlike some women, I don't think you have to have a uterus to have an opinion about women. So
women, shoot, it's hard to say.
Just generally speaking,
it's hard to say.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's tricky because it's similar to what you said to the men earlier in the other video about, getting guidance. I think we too need that. We need guidance from female mentors who are choosing life. I say this in some of my other videos on the other channel. We all have the choice between death and life every day, and that goes for all categories. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. I think it's very important that we are aware that we have a choice and that the choice should be choosing life, specifically in every area of our life, meaning who are we listening to? What are we filling our minds with? Having mentors, both male and female, that can guide us, that can give us that love. And if we don't have parents like that, really doing the hard work to parent ourselves, to speak to that little girl inside that is longing for that male affirmation and love, because the more wholesome we become, the more you realize that you are loved, that you're seen, that you are allowed to have a life of fullness, right? The world will tell you that you're only happy, you can only have peace if you have certain wealth or a certain type of man or woman. And you'll just keep chasing after wind and feel empty at the end of the day. But when you're doing the work from inside, like you said in your other video, you have some type of wisdom text to pull morals from. You work towards things that can actually bring you substance, a family, a marriage, children, a career, investing in other people, bringing value to the world, creating something of meaning. Your life will have more meaning. And as you're healing, you're going to start attracting better people. And you're going to be able to have wisdom and discernment to say, okay, this guy's only trying to get in my pants. This guy actually has a goal. Even with you, from the get-go, the whole substance of our relationship was different than anything I'd ever experienced with other people, because you were, especially the westernized dating, not that everybody was bad. There was good guys in the past that had good intentions, and I was not mature or ready or whatnot. But as an adult, after a whole bunch of crazy dating and just that messy world out there, you were that first that came in with a clear sense of direction. And from the get-go, you set the tone of where we're heading with this.
Right.
And that your goal was marriage and what you wanted. That type of men, those type of men in mindset, I believe they do exist. It might be rarer now, but they do exist. But we women we won't find that. We won't be exposed to it, nor will men like that want us if we are hanging out in the wrong crowd.
Right, yeah.
You were not going to find a wife in the club.
Right.
We didn't meet that way.
And I was never going to meet you in the club.
Yeah, nor would you have married anybody you would have met there probably.
So I guess a good, something I can leave with women is to stop dating around.
Yeah.
Stop.
And don't play wife.
Stop getting with somebody that you know or you don't know is going to ask you to marry them. If you have in your heart that you're unsure if this person is, at the moment that you start thinking that, you need to back away.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're wasting your time and you're wasting your value on a man that is not prepared for the call. If you want to be loved, if you want to have a loyal husband, if you want somebody that is going to be good for your fathers, you got to be honest with yourself, who you're actually attracting, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you're not going to attract Prince Charming in the club. You're not going to attract Prince Charming wearing some real tight clothes. You're going to attract Prince Charming going to church, going to mosque, going to the synagogue, or
going about your
at
job,
church, at school, as a teacher, at work, hanging out with friends.
Yeah, like
a Christmas party or something like that. I have anything else to say?
Just know y'all are loved, man. Men and women out there. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Thanks for watching this with us. Some interesting stuff on these panels, but we're glad we could react to this and share with you some input. Subscribe, as always, guys. Like, share, leave it. Let us know where you're watching from, and we'll see you on the next one. Till then.